video. This is a free reading to one of her authored books. This is entitled 101 Success Secrets for Women, Overcoming Your Obstacles and Achieving Your Dreams. The author of this is none other than Miss Sue Augustine. Stretch yourself. Stretch. You want to set a goal big enough so that in the process of achieving it, you become someone worth becoming. By Jim Rohn. God hides some ideal in every human soul. At some time in our life, we feel a trembling, fearful longing to do some good thing. Life finds its noblest spring of excellence in this hidden impulse to do our best. By Robert Collier. Ah, said Robert Browning, but a man's reach should exceed his grasp. Or what's a heaven for? His statement reminded me of an old hymn titled Awake My Soul, Stretch Every Nerve. I think most of us are reluctant to stretch that far when it comes to dreaming big dreams. We are likely to put limitations on ourselves and our dreams because we feel stretched to the max as it is. But anyone willing to break through that barrier will discover that life is best and more rewarding when we live out God's adventure for us. Helen Keller said, life is either a daring adventure or it is nothing. I agree. People with the highest ideals, those who have accomplished great works, are those who are never content with mediocrity. They won't settle for average, middle of the road attempts at anything they choose to be involved in. They've never been satisfied with doing things just as others have done them, but they always do them a little different or a bit better. Whatever they do, they push a little higher up, a little farther, a little farther on. Arison Swett Marden, founder of Success Magazine, said, it is this little higher up, this little farther on, that counts in the quality of life's work. It is the constant effort to be the first class in everything one attempts that conquers the heights of excellence. One thing I have discovered is that we will always achieve excellence when we ask more of ourselves than others ever would. One benefit of allowing yourself to have a big dream is that you are required to stretch and grow in order to achieve it. In fact, in the long run, expanding your horizons, broadening your knowledge, honing your talents, sharpening your abilities, and perfecting your skills are the greatest benefits you will receive from pursuing your dreams. While you may attain recognition, promotions, a bigger house, a newer car, or a bigger bank account along the way, genuine success is all about who you are becoming in the process. As we all have seen many times, over the outer symbols of success can easily vanish. Houses are lost in a storm, buildings burn down, cars get in accidents, marriages end in divorce, friendships fade away, cars get in accidents, clothes wear out, businesses go bankrupt, bodies age, and fame vanishes. But who you are, what you have learned, and the valuable expertise you have gained will always be there. These are the true rewards of achieving your dreams. In the process of developing a career as an international speaker and writer, I've had to stretch and expand in many areas. First, I had to conquer the fear of rejection when prospecting and approaching potential clients. Then I had to conquer stage fright and handle the fear of public speaking. It was also a stretch discovering ways to develop new material for my programs while customizing the content to meet the needs of a wide variety of audiences. As new opportunities opened up, I needed to learn how to better balance family, work, and home priorities. When I began writing books, I had to stretch again and learn to work with publishers, marketing teams, and the media while becoming proficient at doing television and radio interviews. When I thought I had learned enough and couldn't stretch anymore, I started doing talk shows where people called in with questions. I found out you never know what surprises are in store. It's also a stretch to invest in my personal and professional growth by attending seminars, reading books, taking courses, listening to CDs, and asking for advice from those who had gone before me. Through all that stretching, I gleaned valuable wisdom, honed my skills, and learned many lessons. One of the biggest principles I learned was that while there is no limit to the ways God will ask us to stretch, there is no limit to how He will supernaturally equip us to do what He's called us to do. He will never take you beyond where He knows the two of you can reach the dream. Just imagine a lifetime of experiencing the wonder of walking hand in hand with your Father through a glorious life of new adventures. I will repeat. One of the biggest principles I learned was that while there is no limit to the ways God will ask you to stretch, there is no limit to how He will supernaturally equip us to do what He's called us to do. He will never take you beyond where He knows the two of you can reach the dream. Just imagine a lifetime of experiencing the wonder of walking hand in hand with your Father through a glorious life of new adventures.